Alright guys, we are back. We're back in Red M on Bandera server. Today I am just here to be social, get to know the people in the server, see if we get caught up anything. There's a lot of people hanging out, so I'm really excited. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in today. If you are new here, hello, my name is Derby. I love roleplay, I have a great community, and I try to make it funny once in a while. So I appreciate you being here, and everybody who's been here already and everybody who is here regularly, thank you guys so freaking much. I love you guys. If you guys don't mind helping me out by hitting the like button, commenting, the algorithm really loves it when y'all comment on it, and it really pushes the video out there. So I appreciate everybody who says hi in chat. I mean, even just put your favorite emoji in chat. I don't even care, to be honest. But thank you all for being here, and let's jump on in. We got our character Sable. We've been kind of thinking about doing law. I was told to apply to law in the Discord, but I haven't done it yet because I want to get to know the people in the county more before we really make that decision. So, all right, we're just waking up at Valentine. I really don't quite remember what happened last time, but I do know we got to know a few people. A little spooky out right now, huh? A little bit of a storm going on. You guys will have to forgive me as I try to remember what my muscles are again for in-county stuff. Alright. We do have a job. We got a job last time where we are a hunter for the Valentine Deli right here. So I do have a bunch of meat to give to him if I run into him. I haven't seen him in a week, so he probably doesn't even remember who I am anymore, to be honest.
Shit on the table.
Shit on the table, he says. Just thought to check in, see if anybody was here. Nope. I do want to take a trip up to Strawberry as well. That is not the button. Thank God I did not punch my horse. So yeah, I do want to go up to Strawberry and see if anybody's up there. I want to get to know the law up in Strawberry because that's kind of where I want to make my home. Anyways. Howdy. Just standing over there, you weirdo. Alright. Howdy. Why are the women so small?
Howdy.
Hello. I don't know what to do other than to say hi. People seem so busy. I don't want to bug nobody. I also want to say hi to people and be friendly, you know? Just take a little trot around. Ran up to me? Okay, alright, I see you. Yeah, Strawberry seems to be the popular place right now. Jesus, everybody's here. Oh, there's a doctor here too, so that might be why. I don't know if doctor work would be fun or not. Salmon?
Went to the Saint Denis area earlier.
Oh, gotcha.
Howdy.
So,
Hello.
Sorry if we're in your way.
No, you're not. You're not. I'm just moseying around. I'm new to county, so just getting to know people, I suppose.
Join the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
You know what? I was about to ask. I was about to
We'll
ask.
get it onboarding right now. Get an application, and I got an undersheriff in the back of my horse. I'll start your shadowing today, right?
Are you really?
I'm not even
You
kidding
want?
right
Yeah, we can go make this
Yeah.
happen if you want to get
Like,
on
if you
board.
want to join, like 100%.
Yeah.
You do have to you have to actually submit the application to be approved beforehand, but yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in the newspaper.
In the newspaper. All right. Well, let me
Yeah.
let me do that real
Our
quick.
Our
Actually.
sheriff's around, so we'll make
All
it
right.
work fine.
Hey, do you have your, you know, you're new to county, but you know how the
Yeah.
the mailing system works?
Yes.
Okay,
I got that all set up.
Just PO me. I'm 1970, and we'll get you interviewed.
That's Grayson Beaverhausen. You don't have to
Yes.
spell it correctly, but
No, you don't.
Grayson, 1950. Is that
70.
right?
1970.
70. 1970.
You're back.
All right. Let me do that real quick.
Take my first degree. Shouldn't run away.
Okay.
Please don't leave me there alone. I'll be right back.
And what's your name?
I'm Sable Beacon.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you, Sable. I'm Jesse Chisholm.
Nice to meet you, Jesse.
Do you have an idea of what department you want to be in?
I mean, I really like strawberry, to be honest.
Well, then you'll be with us.
Oh, even better. Okay. Let me get started with that right away.
Okay.
You put that app in?
I processed it through the newspaper.
Perfecto.
Yeah.
Give me a minute here and let me see if we can get that stuff going.
All right, take your time. That's not crap. There we go.
Now, you wouldn't be against the fellas slipping you some extra cash, would you?
Don't do that.
I can't.
That's a robbery.
Yeah, I was like, look, I understand where you're coming from, and if you get to him.
Oh, miss, do you like kitties? I have a kitty.
Kitty?
See, look, she ran right up to you. Look, she's your
Oh,
friend.
look at her. She is so precious. Hi, pretty kitty.
Her
What's
name's
her name?
Freddie.
Oh, Freddie. Hi, honey.
Freddie.
Ah, sweetheart. She's so cute.
Oh, she's good. She's a good
I was
kitty.
gonna say, I thought maybe
Yeah,
you knew this
I
from
can
our last
tell.
county.
You law lady around
I've
here?
only been to this one.
You know, I just inquired about being
was the
lost,
other
so
one?
I'm
That's
waiting
nice.
on.
Outlet.
Yeah, I'm waiting on to hear
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
So then
Yeah.
you
It's
know
very
us from
nice.
our other county.
Yeah, my
But
name is
I hope
Sable
to
I
see
Beacon.
know
you.
us from the other county.
Nice to meet you. I'm, Geronimo.
I knew us from the other county would say.
Geronimo?
I just seen
Geronimo.
y'all-
Geronimo!
I don't know
Apologize.
how
Oh, yeah.
It's,
a group
it's
of
nice
y'all
to meet you,
are-
Geronimo.
are-
Nice to
There's
meet
a
you as
lot
well.
more of us
Prove.
than you think there is.
Yeah, and I can't prove that it was.
Are
y'all,
you
so it's
lost,
just a
Geronimo?
suspicion, and if I'm
Oh, no, no
going
way.
with a gut feeling,
No.
I'm very.
Couldn't be me, no.
All I can
No,
say is,
alright.
fella, we have enough people
No, we have a.
to.
I think I'm all right with the law right now.
start another
Geronimo
Alright.
isn't my real name, but
Oh, okay. Well, that's, you know, that's
that's the
all
type
right.
of that's the type of relationship we have with the law.
But
Which one did y'all go?
Understandable. Understandable.
Western
So you
Skies-
might actually meet the real me one day.
To be honest.
All
with you,
right.
before
Well,
this
I
one,
look
I've never
forward
been
to it.
one.
Should be a good time, I'm sure.
Super new.
Western
Oh yeah,
Skies was
for you,
also
not for me.
fun.
But you take it easy.
All right, you
I look
too.
forward to seeing you with a badge.
In the other
All right, I'll see you around.
It's I played.
Seen that fella, but he has a whole different look. You were here the first time.
Why don't I drop you real quick?
What the fuck?
Probably
Hey.
scared you up.
Nah, I was just letting things
What the
simmer
fuck?
down a little bit, so.
That's fair.
Don't break out of your guys.
I didn't.
Hey, ma'am, can you step over
Yeah.
here with us for a sec?
Yeah, of course.
interviews has to be searched plus, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Could you remind us your name real quick?
Sable?
Sable, that's what it
Sable.
is.
Sable, yes. Okay. Well, Sable. You know what, you guys? I'm gonna go tell Green. This is, there's plenty of law here to handle this shit. Well, maybe. I don't even. Yeah, Armadillo's still here.
So-
I'll take Sable. We'll go to Blackwater. I'll take one of you with me. I'll get our
You
interview
guys-
done. We'll get our shadowing started, and we'll go from there. Does that
How
sound
you
good?
guys doing?
Sounds
Yep.
good to me.
Okay.
Good. What can we do for you guys?
Let me go tell him. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Chilling,
Oh,
you
well-
know.
So was that?
Just chilling, you know.
Oh yeah, man. It's been a wild night,
Yeah.
Say that again.
but people are behind the bars and everybody's safe for it. So
So far.
Hey, Chisholm, let's roll.
Okay.
Alright.
Shields, I
I
think they.
apologize.
I don't know.
You're good.
What was
I
that?
think we're gonna ride down to Blackwater and get Sable started.
Yep.
So, if you, I don't know.
No, it's
Grayson,
law.
you're
no.
Run.
Yeah, no, Shield, stay here, make sure Green's good.
Okay.
okay.
And then if anything happens, put in a double alert, we'll fly right back.
Roger
No.
that. Awesome.
Don't
you
do that.
again. I love that horse.
Hey.
How are you allowed to have that horse? That is so cool.
What do you mean?
Well, they said we weren't allowed to have a lot of color.
God
on
damn it.
them.
This is a normal coat.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Too many horses together.
I apologize. I'm mine.
Are you all
Uh,
leaving?
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I've got to do an interview and I need a corporal so that I can have the shadowing process started. Is there something I can do for you?
I was gonna borrow Chisholm for some statements, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna ride him up here as soon as I had a break, but I can give him to you if you need him.
No, for
or I
taking
can
new
switch out
statements, it's fine.
corporals. But hey, wait, Franklin, I can switch out
Oh,
corporals.
gotcha.
I can take shields and he can do the shadowing with me.
It's
and-
up to you. I just need some deputies to take statements.
Yeah. Do you mind, Chisholm?
Yeah, he does enough
Yeah,
paperwork.
I can do it.
He's
Okay.
pushing it off for once.
Hold on, let me get
Quiet,
my other
Wayne.
corporal.
That don't say that.
What? You do so much paperwork.
I
You
do
can
do a
push it off for once.
Sorry,
do do a lot of
sorry,
paperwork.
Sable. It's a busy
Yeah,
evening,
no,
as you
I'm
can
being
tell.
Serious. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
no,
push
that's
off your
fine.
work,
I'm
you just
totally
don't
fine. I'm
wanna
just
do
hanging
paperwork
out.
today.
Yeah, don't
I
worry
think
about
that's
me.
fair.
I appreciate it.
I wasn't trying to say anything bad about it.
I know. I appreciate it.
You know
head
what?
over to the gunsmith, please.
Me?
To the marshal, the deputy marshal there. Thank you.
Hey, Jesse's around.
I'm sorry.
Jesse's around.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'm leaving Corporal Chisholm and I'm gonna steal Corporal Shields.
I'm gonna keep trying to spook you with the horse.
And
but it's
then
not-
also Franklin's here. He's having her take in all the statements that we need.
For some reason, legitimately can't hear anybody but you, Wayne.
Horse. Can I get on your horse? I can get on your horse. I'm riding with you. I have to do something in my head.
Alright,
Okay.
sounds good.
Follow me.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. So the chaos that you're witnessing right now, I swear to you, this is not a normal thing. Like, it has never been such a hot mess before.
That's I appreciate you saying that, but you know.
At least not in
they-
West Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Fair
not for
enough,
us.
fair enough.
Yeah. But it's just that gang is they already were a handful, but now they're even worse. So
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah,
but
I
once he
guess
gets all
that's-
squashed, I'm pretty sure we won't see him again.
Oh, gotcha. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell there's a lot of emotions everywhere, and everybody's just kind of like not sure what to do. You know, there's just a lot
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, me and a sheriff, we went like of a different department. We bumped heads hard. I was like, I don't fucking think so. like he this is my department, and I like you don't have the shots calling here. That's my job. Like, and then, but then my sheriff got involved, and he pulled me to the side, and we hashed it out. He was like, I wasn't trying to so usurp your decisions. I was just saying that I can make it where it wasn't gonna be a big deal, blah blah blah. And I was just like, okay, as long as the charges were going to be filed, how you handled it was not a problem. Like, as long as they were gonna get done,
Right.
But now I don't even know.
No.
Like, it's so bad.
Well, there's only so much you can do. You're doing
Yeah.
your best, so.
But I swear to you, it is so much fun to be law. You get a lot of lip if you, depending on the situation and who you're dealing with, you do
Sure.
get some lip. But if you catch some of them, they're so fucking cool. They're just like, yeah, I did that. It's just like, just fucking fun.
Well, that's good. I mean,
The
I
good thing
expect
is, oh,
Go
I'm sorry.
ahead,
What?
I'm sorry.
No. The good I expect.
I was just gonna say, I expect to get some lip here and there. Nobody likes the law, so it does happen. But,
My problem with that is that I feel like we should be liked. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I get
absolutely.
there's a few of us that are bad eggs. Yes, some of us make some ill-rash decisions, make mistakes. Yes, right. But we're held
Right.
accountable for them. People act like we get away with everything, and I'm like, bro, no, not even
Right.
close.
No, absolutely, yeah.
But our department's real laid back, so
Good. That's what I hope for.
yeah, it's never this bad. And if you like strawberry, you'll have most of that office to yourself for the most part. I mean, sure we use
Oh, yeah.
it, but yeah, but a lot of us hang out in Blackwater, and
Giving
then
up my office to somebody right now, Grayson.
oh yeah, well like I said, for the most part. Okay, Fern, turn your ass around.
That's a wall boss.
Oh, look at that. Hey, Patty.
Sorry.
You doing, buddy? What was the
Not too bad.
trip out to Saint Denis and Rhodes?
Weird one.
Come
We
on
got to the
in.
graveyard, we couldn't find anybody out. Yeah. Let's do it on the inside.
There you go. Oh, if you two are gonna have a different conversation, step out, please. That way I can do this interview real quick.
I want to sit with you too, if that's alright there.
It's gonna go short and sweet. I don't have a lot of patience right now. Alright, so have a seat in the chair. It is also a thing for government buildings. If you wouldn't mind removing your hat out of respect, I'm about to do the same. So
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm not a hypocrite. Okay, this is not where I wanted to be. There we go. If you flex your U muscle, you should be able to sit in the chair. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's not like you have to sit in
Oh,
the
no,
chair.
that's alright. I'm just gonna lean forward, really inspect the
yeah.
wood on this desk, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, that's great. Okay, let me pull up the paperwork and we'll get started. It's not gonna take long. This part, super quick.
Alright, beautiful. And then can I ask y'all's names again? I apologize, I'm still learning everybody.
No, you're good. It's gonna be a few more times before I remember yours. Don't be offended. I'm bad with
Okay.
names. And then I am Under Sheriff Grayson Beaverhausen.
Alright,
Over there is Joseph Shields, I believe, right? And then I know his last name. It's just, and then that's Patty, and I think his last name is like Haywers. Patty is our Hayes. Damn it, so close. Patty's our
Alright.
newest deputy.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Hayes and Grayson?
Yeah, I'm Grayson. Yeah.
I'm
Grayson.
I'm Shields. Yeah.
Some people call me
Patty's the short guy
Beaverhausen.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a short Irish guy.
Let's see.
Alright.
Interview. That's not it. There it is. Right. Okay. So I'm sure you answered some of these questions in your application. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask them again.
No, that's alright.
Okay. All right. So do you understand how the law department's ranking structure works?
No, I'm still trying to understand that, to be entirely honest.
Okay, so like for instance, once this interview is concluded, we'll give you a uniform. You're gonna start out as a shadow, right? You're not technically hired on until your shadowing is complete, right? So shadowing, we'll get into that. After shadowing, you'll become a deputy, right? And after you've done your deeds for a little bit, you'll become from deputy to corporal, from corporal to sergeant, and then from sergeant to undersheriff, depending on that's really up to your sheriff though, but that's how it'll work, from sergeant to undersheriff, and then undersheriff to sheriff, and then to marshal. Right, and
Oh.
marshals are kind of everybody's boss.
Copy that. All right.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So the way shadowing is gonna work, it's a minimum of 2 hours at least, right? They're gonna teach you the basics of let's say okay, from drug calls, how you approach them, what gives you probable cause to search, you know, when you go to calls, like what's the first thing you do, how you arrest people, how you, after you detain them, how you process them, and paperwork. Paperwork is the boring part of it all, but you'll get through it, trust me. And during this time, while you're being a shadow, you are not forced to stay, right? If you, let's say you have some issues out of county that you need to tend to, you just let whoever shadowing you know, and we'll pause it and pick it up where we left off the next time you're available.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so don't feel like you need to stick around until because sometimes I won't lie to you, sometimes being a shadow, it will last a little longer than 2 hours, and I say little just to be nice, and sometimes it's a lot, but and that's only because we need, in order to get you hostage negotiations, we need either volunteers or other lawmen, or like in my family, they'll help out with it. They love being it. And then, just basic training on that involves more than just the two of you. So sometimes to get that set up, it takes a little bit of time. But lately, I won't lie to you, it's pretty quick. Like, we got a lot of cool citizens that'll pitch in, and, and doctors love to help us out with training. Then also, let's say you want to, you're not forced to stay in our department once you're hired on. Let's say you have issues, for whatever issues that are bothering you, and you just don't feel like this area is for you no more, but you still want to be with law. You don't have to quit and reapply. All you have to do is get a hold of one of us, or a sergeant or something. They're real quick to let us know. Or Corporal Shields Shields is just waiting for a promotion. He's basically going to be a sergeant. He basically is a sergeant. He just needs the different one, different title right now. But you can tell in West Elizabeth, all of us wear a gray vest. So that signifies that's our department. We use a tie-based system. As you can tell, I wear a silver tie that represents that I'm the undersheriff of this area. If you look over at Corporal Shields, he wears a red necktie. And then blue is for sergeants, and black is for deputies, and gold is our sheriff. Other departments don't use that system. Some used to, but people change their rules. So, but we like it. Just so that our people aren't confused, and there's no like, let's say, Corporal Shields over there and me, he doesn't realize I'm the undersheriff, and he gets real mouthy and stuff, and it really just kind of cuts ties and all that. Like, he knows who I am. We are not going to go back and forth. I do love my people's opinions. If ever you think I'm making a wrong decision, just pull me to the side, tell me your thoughts, and I will probably side with you and say, you know what, that's a very, very good call. I love that. Thank you for helping me, because it's not just it is what it is. No, it is a always ever growing learning process. I don't care what position you're in. So yeah, so freedom of speech, and you got an opinion, just put it in, girl. It ain't nobody gonna get mad about it. Just don't, just don't be forceful about it, because then that'll blow up. But okay, so when you're hired on, we have a thing called a 2-call system. It basically, so we're gonna have to break a little OCC just to get some explaining done. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Yeah.
Okay, so if on the bottom of the right corner of your eye, or left corner of your eye, is your mini-map compass. Whenever you get a call above that, you'll see red writing saying there's this call, right? And you will open your map, and you'll see the little red indicator, right? That's where someone is asking for help. Now, if it's in West Elizabeth, of course, immediately respond to it. And if it's in New Hanover and you're busy or you just don't feel like, oh, the time you get there that you'll be able to help with anything because they have their own department, you are not required to go. But if it's a 2-call system, so one call, a few minutes later, another call gets put in, it would like you to respond to it, right?
Okay, yeah.
No matter the distance, even if it's Armadillo. We also have a train system, so you won't have to worry about riding across country. So once you get hired on, you'll be able to use the train.
Okay.
But yeah, and you know, right now, you know, it's pretty cut and dry. It's we have a lot of people starting to come back in life in some different areas. Like tonight is the most I've ever seen Armadillo. I will not lie to you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had an
Strawberry?
undersheriff. Yeah, they were in Strawberry.
No, NA. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So, yeah, but anyway, so far so good. Do you have any questions so far?
I'm sure I'm gonna have questions along the lines, but right
Okay.
now, no, not yet.
Okay. All right, good. All right. So, do you have any law experience in any county?
Yeah, so this is my second county. My first county, I was law.
Okay.
We had a very simple tier system. We were a very small county. I started as a deputy, and then I moved my way up to sheriff. So basically, there was
sick.
just deputy, sheriff, marshal. So I was sheriff for a long while there, and then I was almost marshal, and then the county went on hiatus.
I see.
And that's kind of how I ended up here. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, but it was a very small county, so there was, you know, the same boots who were law with the same boots who were criminals, you know, so we kind of all knew each other. But it was, yeah,
You'll
that's my
find that here
experience.
too. That'll be
All
a thing
right.
you'll see here too. Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't find anything wrong with that. I actually enjoy it, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like and plus it helps, in my opinion, that'll help you learn how crims think, you know. Not that you're supposed to use that kind of information between boots, but it's common
Right.
knowledge after you've done it. So but that's good. So in your county, let me ask you this, was it one department or was it broken up like ours is? Like,
So it was broken up, but there really was only 3 active counties. But it was basically Valentine and Strawberry, and then we were trying to get people down to Armadillo.
yeah, we have an issue with that too here.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
also Saint Denis. But yeah, we were trying to get more, you know, more people that way.
So y'all each of your departments each had their own sheriff and undersheriff and stuff like that there?
Correct. Yes. So we
Okay.
have one sheriff, one undersheriff, and depending on if we had an undersheriff, we could have 4 deputies. If we only had one sheriff, then we could have 2 deputies for each department.
So when I started, oh god, we're getting sidetracked. Let me keep going. I'm sorry. So
No.
what really drove you to be law in this county?
In this county, so I really enjoy excitement. I really like it when things are happening, and I take motion pictures and I post them in places to let others watch. So I really like an exciting life for that purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
So that's my main reason.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna throw some scenarios your way. All right, and I want you to answer them as honest as and you know, as if you would actually answer it that way, like present yourself that way. Okay.
Absolutely.
So, let's say there is a homeless naked man running around town being a nuisance. What would you do to approach that situation? How would you do it?
I try to go up to him very nicely, and I guess really depends on what he's doing. If he is causing wow, can't talk. If he's causing disturbances, like really messing with town folk and whatnot, if it came to a problem, you know, we detain him eventually, but I would try to just de-escalate the situation first, try to offer him some food and water, give him some clothes if he can, you know, try to make him feel comfortable if I can. But if, you know, if he's too rowdy, then I would assume to detain him.
Yeah, that's perfect. Did you hear that, Patty? She said the clothes thing. Right. So I agree with that completely. You will run into a group of elderly. Do not call them old. Okay, I will tell you that. They're called the
You know,
geriatrics.
yep, my first day in, I met them. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're amazing. They are legit criminals, I will tell you that, but
All right.
not in the same way, right? They'll sell drugs,
Okay.
yes. They will rob a bank or a general store, yes. All this, yes, they do that, and yes, it is bad, and that does make them criminals. But to be honest with you, they're harmless. If you don't shoot them, they don't fucking shoot at you. Well, they'll
Oh.
threaten it, but they don't. They're a hoot and a half. They're just rowdy. You know, they just keep you busy. Really, they're not really that bad. So, and 9 times out of 10, you can talk them out of anything. You know.
I'd have talked them out of having their horses shit in the courthouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
They have horses in the courthouse.
that's
Yeah,
lovely. You know,
exactly.
I love that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. That's perfect.
Yeah, they're goobers, right? The leader is Hedrick, I believe. He's pretty good. Then there's Abe. I personally love Abe a lot. And then there's Sarge and then Meemaw, and then there's a few other ones I'm not really familiar with their names, but they're a part of the same crew because there's about 8 of them, I think. And
Okay.
yeah, but they're a handful, but you know, and they'll try to escape and run off, but to tell you the truth, when they do that, they just come right back and tell you, like, turn themselves in. They're not hurting nothing. But yeah, so it's a good scenario, and the way you handle that is good. Patience, and then if you have to get a little stern, that's necessary. So let's say a person's robbing a bank with a hostage. How would you approach that situation? What would be your first priority?
My first priority would be the hostage. Make sure the hostage leaves safe and sound. And trying to work with the criminals to make sure the hostage, you know, comes to law safe and sound. Try to de-escalate the situation, and yeah, the hostage's safety is number one.
Yes, exactly. So if it's just you, let's say you're the negotiator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your job is to make sure, yes, they'll give you some demands. How you handle that demands, you'll get into that with the training we'll give you, but you know, you'll be the one doing that if you're the negotiator. And as a negotiator, you cannot pursue. If they have a hostage inside, your job is to stay behind, let the other people you're with, like your other fellow lawmen, they'll pursue on the behalf of our team.
Okay.
You're to go straight in and make sure that, because they will leave the hostage, they don't bring them out 9 times out of 10. I've had some that did, but you know, for the most part, they'll just leave them tied up and as a like an escape route, you know, like so that
Okay.
our attention's with them. So it'll be the negotiator's job to stay back and make sure
Okay.
that they're okay and take their statement and everything like that. But yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that's basically number one is hostage safety. So
I
go
did
ahead.
have a question, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Please.
So as far as hostages go, in my last county, again, it was a very small county. We would use locals as hostages. Do they use cowboys and cowgirls as hostages here?
They do. They've
Okay.
had both of them been used before. Now, bringing that up, I'll touch the subject with you. I've, of course, we're gonna treat the locals as if
The
they're,
same.
yes, right?
Right.
But what you do when you approach as a negotiator, and they, you know, it is the criminal's job to identify how many of them and how many hostages they have. That will determine how much manpower we can use, because there's the obvious rule that we can't overpower them, or vice versa, you know.
Right.
So, but in doing so, we always ask for a quality of life check, and a local can't do that. So,
Okay.
yeah, so I've never had 9 times out of 10, because this county is a little bigger. They will have a hostage, like one of us, you know.
Okay.
Actually, funny story. I had one guy that was a hostage, and he was on his way from that town to get hired on to be
Oh.
with one of us. He was
Oh, what an
just
interesting
about to leave.
story.
Yeah, he was like literally about to become law, and he got freaking kidnapped. But
Oh,
yeah,
that
so
makes a good story for him to be like, oh well, I'm definitely becoming law now.
yeah, he just he confirmed it. Yeah, and so,
Yeah.
but yeah, treat it the same,
Okay.
as much as possible. And if someone kills a local or harms a local, treat it as if it's a person. And that one's a little harder because they can't give you a statement to follow up with it. But if you
Right.
see it, you can't just let someone get murdered in front of you. I don't care if it's a local. And let me tell you a little something. OCC. If an angel, you know what that is, right? An angel sees
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they will crack down on you.
All right.
It'll break immersion in their eyes. So you're gonna want to treat them all the same. But let's see. What are your goals what in law and personally?
So my goals in law is to really move up the ladder. I really enjoy law and all the excitement that comes along with it. Personal goals is to buy a house, to be entirely honest, and settle down my roots and get comfortable.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have
that's really
a
about it.
I have no idea how to get one of these new houses, but once I do get it, I'll let you know. So, yeah, or vice versa, let me know. So,
Absolutely, I appreciate
cool. And then let's see. What qualities should a lawman have?
that. Honesty, um, to serve and protect the community. Uh, be friendly, but also be stern. Don't be a pushover, but also be understanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Uh,
that. Yeah. Um, what is your, as personally, what do you consider to be your biggest weakness?
um, I might be a deer in headlights sometimes, like not knowing what to do in certain situations, and maybe not handling it correctly until I understand the situation better. Um, and then I might be a little bit nicer than stern in some cases. So
Yeah,
that would probably be
that's.
my weakness. I might be a little
I
too
mean, I
nice here
like
and there.
those. They're pretty good weakness to have. I mean, I can see how it will conflict with your job, but at least you're not a dick, so there's that.
Right?
And
No, I'm not.
what would you consider to be your biggest strength?
Um, I'm very personable. I try to be very nice and understanding to most people, and people tend to gravitate towards me for that reason. And just try to understand every situation and I don't know, and help people in the best way I can within the limits.
Okay, yeah, I got you. All right. Well, that was the last question. What do you guys have anything to ask her while we're in this interview?
No, no, no interview.
No, you good? What about you, Patty? Any questions? Is he in his head? I know he's there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty, so that'll conclude this part, and we will get you shields. Do you have the Shadows uniform?
I do. Is it the same from male to female?
Yeah, well, I don't know. That is a good question. If not, I can send it to her. I have it. It's in the West Elizabeth newspaper, though, I believe. I just have to find it real quick.
Okay, I could
But
take a look too
okay.
if it's there.
If it's the same, yeah, that would be nice to know. I mean, because I know for the most part our uniforms are the same, but they're just different colors. So
Okay.
unless that's changed, they keep changing all kinds of shit. So to be honest, I'm not really sure anymore. Let's see.
Yeah, this shot earlier in town was the saloon. Apparently a local wanted to fuck around and find out, according to Thatcher.
Yeah, that rule is it'll get you in trouble, or if you have proof that you didn't initiate it, if you're the one with more manpower, that rule it'll save your ass. Like, let's see, where is it?
I don't think I have access to that part of the newspaper yet, so I don't.
You
think I
won't
can
until we
find
hire
it.
you in.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
To somebody like literally a week ago.
Found it. Here we go. So in the newspaper and the OCC chat, would you mind putting a dot in there for me so I
Yeah,
can send this
absolutely.
to you?
I see it. It's in the info.
Yeah, I got it. You know, it's under uniforms.
Where's uniforms?
It's a little further up.
Yeah, I don't see that at all.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
I'm not
All
bored
right.
enough.
Oh, that is not true. All right, so I just long distance that you're gonna go with the female shadow uniform, and then we'll go ahead and let you go put that on, and then you'll be with Corporal Shields here. He'll run through some training with you for about a couple hours. Sometimes you finish early. Really depends, to be honest with you. But
Okay.
How long did ours take?
Ah, shit, buddy. I don't know. I put in about 8 hours before I got the badge.
I was gonna say he worked a lot before. But
No, that being said, like it doesn't mean that I think that everybody should do the 8 or whatever like that. Mine was just that was the experience I had with it.
but BT dubs, until you have your badge and one of us hires you on, do not wear your West Elizabeth uniform. Even if your shadowing's complete, you cannot wear that uniform until you are completely hired on.
Okay.
Just it could be taken as that you're impersonating law because you technically don't have that role yet. So just you can wear whatever you want until then, but until it won't take long. Poor Patty had a very long wait process in the middle of it. That was our
It
bad.
didn't help that I was locked inside the fucking police station either afterwards.
That was
Oh,
my
goodness.
bad. That was my bad. I forgot he couldn't open the doors.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I really appreciate your time and effort and everything with me.
Absolutely. We'll put you in the uniform there, and then we'll take you out.
All right, sounds good.
It's right down that way. Yeah.
This way, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to bring you up to speed with what Saint Denis and all of that stuff?
I'm right here. It's right here.
All right, thank you.
Like she's looking at her map.
I'm like, I swear I saw it somewhere.
It's right there.
Thank you, sir.
It should be. So when you're going in there, I think the hat should be white. If you want to wear it, you don't have to wear a hat. I feel I look really silly with white. The vest, just make sure it's that checkered, and then back pants, white gloves, white shirt.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, if you have questions, just run by, let me know, and then I can tell you if it's good or not.
Okay, thank you, Shields. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for being here, hanging out. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Derby. I really love roleplay. It's funny because I do law roleplay with Red Dead, and then I do gang roleplay with GTA. I really hope to see you guys around soon. Thank you everybody who tuned in. Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting. Commenting helps so much, guys. It really does. Algorithm loves it. Puts my video out there more. So thank you guys for being here. I love every single one of you. Thank you for being here. I will talk to you all soon. I'm going to bed. It is 2 a.m. for me, and I'm not used to being up this late. Alright, bye everybody. Me.